The most widely produced U.S. military rifle in history was the M-1 Carbine. Over 6 million were produced from 1941 to 1945 by 10 different companies, making it a favorite among U.S. soldiers from World War II and the Korean conflict. Original M1 carbines are now collector's items, but shooters are lucky in that a number of companies are still making copies of them. Today we're going to look at a .22 carbine that has the look, feel, and function of the original.
Hello, I'm Anne-Marie Rhodes, and welcome to Davidson's Gallery of Guns, your one-stop shop when you're in the market for just about any type of firearm you can name. Joining us today is Doug Hallett of Peterson's Hunting Magazine, and he is here to tell us all about the Legacy Sports .22 caliber Citadel M1 carbine. Welcome, Doug.
Thank you, Anne-Marie.
So, Doug, why is the M1 carbine so popular?
Well, the M1 was adopted by the U.S. military at the onset of World War II, saw its first action in 1942, where it gave our military a decided advantage over the Japanese and German soldiers who were still using the tried and true, albeit a little slower, bolt-action rifles. You know, when you're operating the bolt, the tendency is to lift your head a little bit, pull off the target, then you have to re-sight, where our soldiers were able to just sight right down the barrel and keep squeezing the trigger. The gun saw action all the way up through the early days of the Vietnam era when it was replaced by the M16 and some other variants out there. But it remains a popular gun in both surplus and in replica fashion. This M1 carbine has all the same dimensions as the GI M1 carbine original, and except with the major exception that it's a chambered in .22 long rifle.
And speaking of .22 long rifle, we can never say enough about shooting them on the range.
They're
they
fun.
are so much fun, so easy to shoot because there's just very little recoil, so it's just great for training as well.
Well, for me, one of the biggest things is the cost.
Yep.
You know, I can go out and for a fraction of what it would cost me with a heavier caliber rifle, I can buy a ton of rounds in .22, go out for a full day of shooting fun, which is particularly great when you're going out and just plinking with, you know, friends or family, maybe introducing new shooters such as kids or somebody who hasn't done a lot of shooting. You know, it's a good gun, it's lightweight, it's only 5 pounds, this one's 35 inches, so it's great for not only smaller shooters, but people who just aren't real sure, you know, about that first shooting experience, and, you know, it's not going to kick much, light recoiling. I know I've already had my children out trying to teach them gun safety and set them on the path to a lifetime of good shooting fun, and the .22 is our gun of choice. This would be a great option.
Yeah, definitely, and we want to emphasize the safety rule as well for kids.
Always comes first.
Yep. Now, explain to us the details of this gun.
Well, this, like I said, it's a chambered in .22 long rifle. It's a semi-auto. Use a blowback action, which is reliable, easy to maintain and clean. It is fed with a 10-round box magazine, bottom fed. Actually comes with 2 of them, so you can load one while somebody's shooting with the other. It's quick and easy to load, so you know you don't have much downtime in between shooters for when you have a group of people you're trying to get out there. You want to get on the firing line really quick. It also comes in a black synthetic stock version, which is great. It can take a little more beating and banging than the wood models, though the wood model, which we have here, is a little more true to the original M1 design. It's topped with iron sights. It's got a rear ghost ring sight that's adjustable for both windage and elevation, and uses a front post sight, which allows for quick target acquisition, quick aiming, easy aiming, accurate aiming, and you know, the great thing, you can pull this gun right out of the box and you're ready to have shooting fun.
Yep. So if the Citadel M1 carbine is your idea of .22 caliber fun, just go to galleryofguns.com and click on the Gun Genie. Enter your zip code, pick the gun you want to purchase, and then click Instant Quotes. Within a matter of seconds, you'll get quotes from Davidson's Gallery of Gun dealers in your area. Pick the deal you want, and then you can purchase the gun directly through your computer using American Express, MasterCard, Discover Card, or Visa. In as little as 48 hours, the gun will arrive at your dealer.
And don't forget, your gun will be covered by Davidson's Guaranteed Lifetime Replacement Program. If you ever experience a factory defect in a gun you buy through the Gallery of Guns, we'll replace it absolutely free for life.